Today on the channel for the Masters of the Universe Origins line, we got the Horde Trooper Prime.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Masters of the Universe Origins unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got the Horde Trooper Prime. But for all your Horde Trooper Prime needs and a whole lot more, hit up Entertainment Earth. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10% on all in-stock items. Anything over $99 does ship free. Flat rate $7.95 shipping for everything under $99. Gotta get a deal out there. And today, the Trooper comes back, this time Horde edition with the Horde Trooper Prime. A little twist on an old favorite, I guess, and a little bit of reuse going all the way back to the Masters of the Universe Classics days that we'll dive into in this one here. But of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. Deluxe style packaging right here on this one. Of course, we've seen this before with the Moss Man. Lately, the Turtles of Grayskull figures. Necroconda as well. A lot of use out of this packaging style here. Love the artwork at the very top. Always thought it was cool that the Snake Men and the Horde don't get along. Obviously, Skeletor doesn't get along really with anybody either. And then He-Man doesn't get along with any of them. It's just like faction warfare. It's like the Attitude Era back in the Gang War era of WWE is what it's like in a lot of ways. But love the artwork up there. They got Reptilax coming around the corner as well. Just very, very cool. Masters of the Universe logo at the top as well. Retro Play, Modern Posing, Evil Horde. Hover Robot Prime included. That's going back to the Classics days. We'll compare that later on in this video. The Guardsmen of the Doom Tower. Of course, we remember Doom Tower we were close to getting. It was the fan vote. Did not win the vote out, though. But we remember seeing that maybe in the future. Who knows what happens there. Horde Trooper Prime on the side. Got the old Hoverbot on the side over here. Really looking like something out of the Jetsons is what that guy always reminded me of. And there he is. He's big bad. He's nationwide like a young ZZ Top is what he is right there. Masters Universe logo at the top. Looking good. Let's get this out. Of course, another army builder. You got to do what you want to do. Do you want to army build him or not? I guess it's, you got to pick your own poison there. It does show right here some of the things you can do with this figure. So little instructions, I guess we'll call those right there. I'll pull this bad boy out. Of course, got to get that file card. I guess we'll call it a file card out of there as well. See you later. See you later. And we got this little plastic. There it goes. Bam. See you later. Goodbye. And we do get this. We get that nice image here. Frame this. Put it up on your wall if you want to. The Horde Trooper Prime, the Guardsmen of Doom Tower. They are the best of the best. The deadliest of the deadly. They are Horde Trooper Prime. The self-replicating elite high-security soldiers of Doom Tower and personal guards of Hordak. Avoid battle with them at all cost. And really, why wouldn't you make them all Horde Prime instead of just the regular guards if you could? You might as well just do that. And I like it. We get a cape with this one here. I'm all about a cape. You guys know that. Little plastic prison. One thing I'm not about, though, tape on the cape. Unfortunately, he's got tape all over his cape. Thankfully, it's not the McFarlane Cambodian tape, but we still don't like tape on our cape, that is for sure. And I'm not sure how we feel about twist ties either. Let's get rid of those as well. I know Todd McFarlane and Mattel really keeping the twist tie business afloat here in 2024, carrying on to years in the future as well. But man, they got a lot of stuff locked down in this one. Which it is what it is. You got to keep those toys locked down. We know how it goes. We know how it goes at this point. This isn't our first rodeo, I don't think. I don't think. Maybe. Could be. Could be yours. I don't know. I don't know your rodeo situation, I guess. Uh-oh. Got one locked in on this little guy. Locked in on the little guy. Can we get him out? Oh, there we go. Then we got one blaster. We got a blaster. And, oh my gosh, locked in with this flight stand as well. Man, oh man, we got all kinds of stuff going on. Twist ties everywhere. See you later. Frisbee style right over the top. He shoots, he scores, of course. Save those clip ties. Now let's get down to business. Let's get down to Horde business here. And we're going to start with the accessories first is the way we're going to go. And we're going to start with some of these interchangeable hands. Of course, they always have weapons. A lot of characters from Masters Universe have that, and they all have the removable hands as well. We do get a little blaster arm here. Nice red translucent plastic. You know I like that. Double-barreled on that one there. Little pinching arm. If you can't reach the remote, he gets that and reaches over. Picks up the old remote control with that. Once again, translucent plastic. And then look at this. We get a full-on removable arm. So if you don't like the arm on this one, we'll talk about in a sec. You do have this one here. It does come with the big double axe blade over here. This does remove. You can choose those in. Really plug and play. Choose your own adventure. A perfect army builder when you really think about it. You got 4 different hands you can use. Different looks for different guys. Make them feel different. Build out your prime army, I guess, is what you can do with that one there. Now we get this old Doom hover bot right here. Fits on this little flight stand action. He is in red this time around, and he does have articulation to him, arms all the way around. We do got a single jointed elbow, a little side to side, and you got hands side to side, back and forth. Got this little fan over here, and got a little gripper over here. So he just got some articulation to him. Fits on a very nice clear flight stand. Got a little bit of robot jibber jabber right here. That's exactly what that is called. Very evil. And he's also got like a little plate of a head that you can turn as well. So he's got some articulation to him. Not a bad accessory. Almost feels like back in the G.I. Joe days. We talk about it all the time. You get a little animal accessory. It feels like a 2-pack. And that's kind of how we feel with this guy here. But I did mention I had an old one here from the old Classics line. Identical, just repainted. Talk about getting the most out of your molds many, many years later. That's what Mattel did with this one. Pretty cool when you think about it. So really, you could move these into your Origins collection if that is your thing as well, or use this one over into your Classics. You choose your own adventure at the end of the day. But we've seen it before, now we see it again in a whole new color scheme. I think that is really cool to see all these years later. This guy doesn't want to stand. There we go, maybe. There we go. Now we're getting down to business here. But now let's dive into the main event, see what all the fuss is about. And I feel like we've been here before, of course, with some tweaks and some differences. Head sculpt kind of buried back in that big collar there. A little bit too powerful move is what it is. When you start hiding in your collar, that's a reverse power move is what we call that. The reverse power move. So he's hiding back in there. Got the little fin on the top. Got the kind of triangle boomerang style head there, or face, I should say, eye plate, whatever. Red on inside there, but black frame out. Absolutely love the soft goods cape. You know on this channel, we're suckers for capes. Looking good with this cape right here. It is not removable, though, for those keeping track at home. Can flip up over the top if you want it to, for whatever reason. It could be a bib for lunch if he wants to. Maybe he's going to eat some crab legs or something. Stick this over the front. It just doubles up. It doubles up as that. Choose your own adventure once again. Now, we do got that action feature. Punch him right in the middle here. Maybe. Oh, my gosh. There we go. Okay, you punch him in the middle. It's very tight, though, on mine, but you punch it in the middle, and, of course, the body separates here. So you can kind of separate it, battle damage, whatever you want to call it there. Does piece together, just like we saw with the last ones before. You got the Horde logo. There's Hordak right in the center looking good. Very mechanical, very robot-like. Once again, with this, we've seen these before. Big old Fist of Fury over here. This side, you got the blaster cannon arm, and, of course, this kind of turns on it. You can remove it, use one of these. Once again, choose your own adventure. We know how that goes at this point. Silver shoulder guards there. Got a little button right there in the waist here. And, of course, black on the thighs. Red boots. Very mechanical-like boots once again. Even got some knee pads on this guy. And then he's got some big black feet down here as well. Now, his articulation, arms do go around, but a little bit limiting, I will say. But he does got that side to side at the elbow. Up and down, back and forth, single jointed. Of course, blaster effect can be transferred over if we want to. Waist articulation, head back and forth, side to side. We talked about how the middle breaks up. Legs go up, single jointed knees, side to side. Boot cut, though, added boot cut. Ankles up and down, side to side as well. And he should fit on a Mattel ringside collectible stand. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10%. Spend your money on your figures, not your stands, as we always do say. Ready to start blasting is what he's ready to do. But looking good. I like this guy. I don't like the deluxe price point on these guys, though. Is there enough meat on the bone to equal that deluxe price point? We do get an extra figure. I'm going to call it a figure. Plus these. Kind of got to vote with your wallet on that one. Choose your own adventure. I'd like to army build these, but right now I'm looking at maybe just one. Unless there's a huge sale, there's a discount somewhere. I just don't know if I got the finances to buy 4 or 5, 6 of these guys in me right here. But you never know. We'll see what happens in the future. Maybe I'll come across it. Old Jay's Toys and Games, they'll have a loose one, and I'll pick it up for a cheaper price. Maybe that could happen. We'll see what happens there. But we do got the old version. I guess the not as powerful versions, I guess is what we'll call these. I did army build these because there was a big sale on these. I don't remember where it was, but I bought like 4 or 5 of these guys at a nice discounted price. That was worth it to me. Hopefully I can see some of that with these in the future. And then I guess if we're a classics guy, we might as well bring out the classics version of this one as well. More like this one here, but we did bring out his friend. Now we're bringing out this one here. So a lot of cool ones for the Horde troopers over the years. A lot of cool figures. And everybody loves an army builder, don't they? Every kind of Star Wars, G.I. Joe, they all have an army builder somewhere or the other. This is one big one from the Masters Universe, as we do know. But a fun one right here. Starting to hit Walmarts hopefully sooner than later. Maybe online is probably the best bet for this one. Choose your own adventure, as we say all the time on this channel. But what do you think about it? Are you picking this one up? Passing? Long game? No game? Not so sure game? Let me know in the comments down below. And of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell, as we got videos every single day. And then some. We got even more content for you, of course, over there on Patreon. Patreon, best way to support this YouTube channel and all the content it does bring. Check out, of course, me on social media, SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, and on Instagram. So for a little Horde action today, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.